April 1, DMC Councillor Ward 5 Kuhoi Zimo and DMC Councillor Ward 22 Kivikali H. Tushi along with Powerhouse Colony and Namngalong Rongmei Colony Chairman takes the initiative to clean up their respective colonies' drainage before the arrival of monsoon season. As the Indo-Naga political discourse reaches a critical jurisdiction, the NSCN-K has issued a statement reaffirming its commitment to the Naga people's aspiration. In a bid to enhance public health and ensure better service to consumers, the Dimapur Municipal Council has issued a new order regarding the slaughtering of animals. A meeting was held at DC Conference Hall on April 1 to discuss the ongoing Kishipu issue. Both parties were called to attend, and it was announced that all matters related to Kishipu will be forwarded to the government of Nagaland for resolution. US President Donald Trump announced during his flight aboard Air Force One that the United States will impose tariff on all countries as part of what he reaffirms to as Liberation Day set for April 2. Hello and welcome to Nltv English Prime Time. This is Chanchan Kasar and now the news in detail. As the Indo-Naga political discourse reaches a critical jurisdiction, the NSCN-K has issued a statement reaffirming its commitment to the Naga people's aspiration. The group emphasizes the need for a final, inclusive solution to one of South Asia's longest resolved struggles, which was persisted for over 7 decades despite numerous negotiations and agreements. The statement highlights the Naga people's distinct historical and political identity, asserting their right to self-determination, which was disregarded after the integration of Naga territorial into India post-1947. The NSCN stressed that the Indo-Naga issue is not a law and order problem but a legitimate political question that requires an honorable solution. The group calls for a common Naga Accord incorporating recognition of the Naga flag on constitution, respect for traditional governments, shared sovereignty and safeguard for ancestral land. The NSCN-K urges all Naga political groups to unite and work toward a common future while calling on the Indian government to expedite a comprehensive resolution. The appeal concludes with a call for a new era of peace and justice, urging India to view the Naga National Political Alliance as a bridge for reconciliation, not completion. The Naga people, the statement asserts, deserve closure and a dignified, lasting solution. In a bid to enhance public health and ensure better service to consumers, the Dimapur Municipal Council has issued a new order regarding the slaughtering of animals. The order dated April 1 directs butcher and pig suppliers to strictly adhere to slaughter timing between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. for ante-mortem and post-mortem inspection by the Veterinary Public Health Cell. Additionally, suppliers are prohibited from providing uncastrated pigs to butcher, while butchers are warned against selling measly pork or beef to the public. Any violation of this order will result in penalties as per the relevant provision of the Municipal Act. The DMC also stated that any suspected diseased animal must be quarantined and monitored by the Department of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry. Emergency slaughter can be conducted only in case of injury during transportation as advised by the veterinarian. On April 1, DMC Councillor Ward 5 Kuhoi Zimo and DMC Councillor Ward 22 Kivikali H. Tushi along with Powerhouse Colony and Namngalong Rongmei Colony Chairman takes the initiative to clean up their respective colonies' drainage before the arrival of monsoon season. Let's have a look at reporter Niboli's report.
Viewers kan man jane isna Dimapur saishikolo drainage la problem bishi ase. Do jama khan hoina garbage khan jama hoina pani na ja Nltv pani puraram de overflow hoina idu la issue bishi ulai ase aru man idu opori bi address kurage to idu la related aji ide power house colony de tahan drainage sapa kuraise DMC khan milina to edu initiative to DMC lore collaborate kuna kun kan wa kuraise noliwi edu to tahan kudiwa kundu jara kurwale se lopori mahan details janyo gani ajire power house colony la chairman ase talode interview kusawai acha edu aji apnan DMC khan lode miligena edu sapa kuraro nan word kundu la se aru kinga collaborate kuna kuraise dolop janai do.
First of all, thank you Nltv for coming and taking up the coverage. Ami to Tiala Mayer ase chairman Power House Colony. Aro ami hanla colony laga drain tok to sab to clear ase. But next amila neighbor Ward 22 Namgalong Rongmai Colony. To utu area te olo flood jam ase drain to. To utu kane ami han laga councillor Dimapur Ward 5 DMC councillor Kohei Jimo তাইকে রিকোয়েস্ট কৰিছে দেন আন্ডাৰ হিজ ইনিচিয়েটিভ তাই ড্ৰেনেজ ক্লিনিং ৱৰ্কটো তাই চলি আছে তাই এণ্ড কহেই জিমো তাই ৱাৰ্ড 22 লগা DMC কাউন্সিলৰ কিভিকালি চিচি তাই লগত কোঅৰ্ডিনেট কৰি কিনা আজিতো তাইলা এৰিয়াটো ক্লিন কৰি আছে কিলে গ'লে আমি লগা পাৱাৰ হাউচ এৰিয়াটো ক্লিন কৰিলে তো 22 তো ক্লিয়াৰ নাথাকিলে তো পানীটো পিছে আহিব পিছে আহি কিনা আৰু ৱাৰ্ড 5 আমি পাৱাৰ হাউচ কলনীটো ফ্লড হ'ব তো উটো কাৰণে উটো দাদা কহে লগা আইডিয়া ভাল থাকিছে তাই কোঅৰ্ডিনেট কৰি কিনা ৱাৰ্ড 22 লগা কাউন্সিলৰ লগত কোঅৰ্ডিনেট কৰি কিনা ৱাৰ্ড 22 লগা এৰিয়াটো ক্লিয়াৰ কৰি আছে আজি তো উটো ক্লিয়াৰ হৈছে গলে আমি ৱাৰ্ড 5 হানবি দিগদাৰ নাপাব উটো একটা আছে আৰু আমি তাহানলা চেয়াৰমেন বি আহি কিনা আছে আৰু মান সব আৰু আমি মেম্বাৰ DMC মেম্বাৰ কহে জিমো আৰু DMC মেম্বাৰ কিভিকালি চিচি তাই যোন বি আহি কিনা অন দ্য স্পট এতিয়া মৰ্নিং পৰা আহা এতিয়া টুপি তাহান অন দ্য স্পট চাই দি আছে কামটো
আপনি খান মই নিগা DMC খান লদে মিলিনা এটো ড্রেনেজ খান সাফা কই রাগে না গার্বেজ খান উলাই সাফা কই রাগে না তো পাবলিক খান দি কোঅপারেশন দি কিনগা দে না
সবই আমি আন ল্যান্ড ওনার বেশি ইম্পর্টেন্ট কোশ্চেন আপনি কইছি দে বিকজ দিস ড্রেন না আমি মোর দেন 15-20 ইয়ার্স বা আমি very personally ক্লিন করাছে আপনি DMC ইনচার্জ হান কি হুদিলে দে উইল টেল ইউ উটো এরিয়া তো কোন বড় ক্লিন করে না উটো তাহান বড় কই দিব ইয়াতে ঘৰ লেণ্ড অনাৰ হানবা ঘৰ ভাড়াতে থকা মানুহহানকে ষ্ট্ৰিক্টলি তাহানকে অৰ্ডাৰ দিবলৈ লাগে কেলে গ'লে ভাড়াতে থকা মানুহহানটো আজি আহিব কালি যাই যাব হ'লেও চাৰাউণ্ডিং এৰিয়াটো ওটো পাৰ্মানেণ্টলি থাকিবলৈ আছে তো ওটো পাৰ্মানেণ্ট জেগাটো ভাড়াতে থকা মানুহহান আহি কিনা লেতেৰা কাৰণে গাৰ্বেজটো নালাতে পেলাই দিয়ে তো এনেকুৱা হোৱা তাতে পাৰ্মানেণ্ট ছেটেলাৰ হান বেছি দুখ পায় আৰু ৰেচিডেঞ্চিয়েল মেম্বাৰ হান না কলনীত থকা মানুহহান ওজন বেছি দুখ পায় ওটো কাৰণে ৰেণ্টতে থকা মানুহহানকে তো কিবা ক'বলৈ লাগিব লেণ্ড অনাৰ পৰা না আৰু খালি ৰেণ্টতে নহয় ইভেন দ্য হাউচ লেণ্ড অনাৰ্ছ না তাহান বি তাহান এৰিয়াটো মেইনটেইন কৰি ৰাখিব লাগে আমি হান যেনেকৈ এতিয়া জালি লগাই দি আছে চ' ইফালে লগা অভাৰফ্ল' হোৱা তাৰমানে ইফালে লগা লেতেৰা হানটো উফালে নাহিব আৰু আমি হান পাৱাৰ হাউচ এৰিয়াতেতো আণ্ডাৰগ্ৰাউণ্ড টানেল আছে ড্ৰেইন আছে তো তাতে বি আমি হান জালি ৰখাই দিছে কেলৈ গ'লে তো জালি ৰখা নাই গ'লেতো মাটি টানেল আণ্ডাৰগ্ৰাউণ্ড ড্ৰেইন ভিতৰতে লেতেৰা গাৰ্বেজটো পুৰা যাই যাব আৰু চাফা কৰিবলৈ নাপাৰিব চ' ইন দ্য লং ৰান ইট উইল বি ডিফিকাল্ট ফৰ দ্য পিপল হু
A meeting was held at the DC's conference hall on April 1 to discuss the ongoing Kishipu issue. Both parties were called to attend, and it was announced that all matters related to Kishipu will be forwarded to the government of Nagaland for resolution. Until then, the status quo order as issued by DC Zunibodo Rahul Bhanudas Mali IAS will remain in effect. Both parties have agreed to forward the issue to the state government, with one party stressing that if the matter is not resolved, they may consider approaching the High Court. The Department of Water Resources organized a farewell program on March 31 to honor outgoing Chief Engineer K. Hutoi Sema at the Chief Engineer's office in Kohima. Reflecting on his 35 years career, Engineer Sema spoke of the challenges and growth he experienced from his first field visit to TZ to leading the department. He emphasized the importance of teamwork and leadership, highlighting his role in shaping the state's water resources sector. Advisor Tongbang Ozukum praised Engineer Sema's leadership and vision, noting his contributions to major irrigation projects and fostering strong relationship with key national bodies. Commissioner and Secretary Grigory Tejiwali also commended Engineer Sema for his technical expertise and dedication. The program concluded with congratulations to Engineer Tefu Saleh on his promotion to Chief Engineer. The Department of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services organized a farewell program on March 31 honoring Director Dr. Achila Au, Additional Director Dr. N. Monchan Shitiri, Electrician Lanung Sang, and Head Driver Kukeyi. The event chaired by Joint Director Dr. Imo Manan saw speeches from key officials including incoming HOD Dr. B.M. Suneb and Commissioner and Secretary Vicky Kenya IAS. The retiring officers were presented with certificates of appreciation by NVA President Dr. Zubey Mahumso. The program concluded with a mass prayer. The Governor of Nagaland, L.A. Ganesha, inaugurated a Dr. Keshav Baliram Hejgwar Central Library at International University Dimapur on March 31, coinciding with the 136th birth anniversary of Dr. Hejgwar. The Governor highlighted the importance of libraries in nurturing intellectual curiosity and lifelong learning, calling the library a tribute to Dr. Hejgwar's legacy. He stressed the role of modern technology and digital tools in enhancing the learning experience. The event was attended by university leaders including Pro-Chancellor Dr. Utkarsh Sharma and Founder-Chancellor Dr. Priyaranjan Trivedi. The library aims to become a vital resource hub for students and researchers in Nagaland. The Pom Naga's biggest festival, Monyu, was celebrated from April 1 to 6, marking the arrival of spring and the end of winter. Traditionally held after sowing in the paddy field, it is a time for invoking blessings for a bountiful harvest and bidding farewell to the soul of the departed. Monyu, originating from a story of a beautiful girl on Mount Yingyi Shang, was evolved into a festival of joy, community bonding and romance. The 6-day celebration includes various rituals such as gathering materials, slaughtering animals and hosting feasts. Special day focus on family reunions, singing, dancing and sharing food and gifts. In the past it was celebrated for 12 days, but now it is more compact 6 days affair. The festival also emphasizes love, respect and cultural unity among the Pom people, with young lovers enhancing gift and families celebrating together. Monyu is a reflection of the Pom's Naga deep cultural ties, bringing together both tradition and modernity. We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more updates. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. On Monday, while some Muslim women and men were going for a drive on the occasion of Eid, several robbers stopped them stopped their car in the Pachmurti area under Melagar police station in Tripura, Sepajila district and tried to rob them of cash and gold ornaments. Later, after receiving information about the incident, the Melagar police station was able to arrest 5 notorious robbers late at night. It has been alleged that there were several other robbers at the time of the incident. However, the Melagar police station was able to catch 5 of them. The police believe that the police will be able to arrest the remaining robbers by interrogating the 5 accused robbers. A case has been registered under specific sections and investigations are ongoing. Meanwhile, people have demanded exemplary punishments from the police administration for the accused robber. A security meeting was conducted by Assam Rifle on 31st March in Tobu Mon district, Nagaland, bringing together representatives from various departments, village GBS, council members and village guards. The session aimed at strengthening security cooperation, fostering better coordination and promoting lasting peace in the region. On Monday, auto drivers and local blocked the road from Jampujla to Gangraikami, demanding repairs on the bad condition of the road. The road was approved for renovation at the cost of Rs 1.49 crore, but it still hasn't been fixed, because of which roads were blocked. As a result of the road blockage, EM Dole Riang of the Tripura Tribal Area Autonomous District Council was stuck on the road. Junior Engineer Binod Debarma and the police arrived at the scene and spoke to the protesters. While Debarma promised to fix the road within a week, the protesters asked for a written guarantee, saying previous promises were not kept. A Bangalore teacher has been arrested for blackmail and extorting after allegedly having an affair with a student's father. Sridevi Rudagi, a 25 years old preschool principal, along with 2 accomplices, Ganesh Kali and Sagar, extorted a 4 lakh from the father, identified as Satish, and later demanded an additional Rs 20 lakh by threatening to release compromising photos and video. The police investigation revealed that Satish, a trader, met Rudagi during his younger child's school admission in 2013. The relationship turned personal and Rudagi first extorted Rs 4 lakh in January. She demanded Rs 15 lakhs, and in March the blackmail escalated, with the trio demanding Rs 20 lakh. When Satish refused, Rudagi and her accomplice threatened to share the explicit content with his family. After negotiation, the father transferred Rs 1.9 lakh, but the demands continued. Satish reported the matter to the police, leading to the arrest of Rudagi, Kali and Sagar. The accused have been sent to judicial custody for 14 days. India and Chile have urged to start negotiation on a comprehensive economic partnership agreement. The discussion came during talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chilean President Gabriel Boric Font, who is on a 5-day state visit to India. The discussion focused on strengthening bilateral cooperation in trade, defense and critical minerals. Modi emphasized that India's view Chile as a key partner in Latin America and a gateway to Antarctica. Both nations are also looking to enhance digital infrastructure, renewable energy, railway and space collaboration.
फ्रेंड्स, भारत के लिए चिले लैटिन अमेरिका में एक महत्वपूर्ण मित्र और पार्टनर देश है। आज की चर्चाओं में हमने आने वाले दशक में सहयोग बढ़ाने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव की पहचान की। आपसी व्यापार और निवेश में वृद्धि का हम स्वागत करते हैं। हम सहमत हैं कि इसमें और अधिक सहयोग का अनटैप पोटेंशियल भी है। आज हमने एक पारस्परिक लाभकारी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव इकोनॉमिक पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट पर चर्चा शुरू करने के लिए अपनी टीम्स को निर्देश दिए हैं। क्रिटिकल मिनरल्स के क्षेत्र में साझेदारी को बल दिया जाएगा। रेजिलिएंट सप्लाई और वैल्यू चेन्स को स्थापित करने के लिए काम किया जाएगा। कृषि के क्षेत्र में एक दूसरे की क्षमताओं को जोड़कर फूड सिक्योरिटी सुनिश्चित करने के लिए सहयोग किया जाएगा। डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी, रेलवे, स्पेस तथा अन्य क्षेत्रों में भारत अपना सकारात्मक अनुभव चिली के साथ साझा करने के लिए तैयार है। हम चिली को अंटार्कटिका के गेटवे के रूप में देखते हैं। इस महत्वपूर्ण क्षेत्र में सहयोग बढ़ाने के लिए आज दोनों पक्षों के बीच लेटर ऑफ इंटेंट पर बनी सहमति का हम स्वागत करते हैं। भारत चिली की स्वास्थ्य सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करने में एक विश्वसनीय भागीदार रहा है। हम इस सहयोग को और गहरा करने पर सहमत हुए। रक्षा के क्षेत्र में बढ़ता सहयोग हमारे गहरे आपसी विश्वास का प्रतीक है। हम इस क्षेत्र में एक दूसरे की जरूरतों के अनुसार डिफेंस, इंडस्ट्रियल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और सप्लाई चेन तैयार करने के लिए आगे बढ़ेंगे। ऑर्गेनाइज्ड क्राइम, ड्रग ट्रैफिकिंग, टेररिज्म जैसी साझा चुनौतियों का सामना करने के लिए हम दोनों देशों की एजेंसी के बीच सहयोग बढ़ाएंगे। वैश्विक स्तर पर भारत और चिली सहमत है कि सभी तनावों और विवादों का समाधान बातचीत के माध्यम से किया जाना चाहिए। हम एकमत हैं कि वैश्विक चुनौतियों का सामना करने के लिए यूनाइटेड नेशन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल तथा अन्य संस्थानों में सुधार आवश्यक है। हम मिलकर वैश्विक शांति और स्थिरता में योगदान देते रहेंगे। दोनों देशों के बीच कल्चरल एक्सचेंज प्रोग्राम पर बनी सहमति का हम स्वागत करते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच
In Mumbai, veteran film star Dharmender revealed that he recently underwent an eye graft surgery. The 89-year-old actor spotted with a bandage on his right eye, and as he exited a hospital, reassured his fans about his health. Speaking to the paparazzi, Dharmender expressed that he is still strong and full of life, adding, "I'm strong," and thanking his audience for their support. On April 1, Hope Channel Dimapur inaugurated its shelter home for beggars and homeless under the initiative Manna for Soul at the IHSP SDP complex in Netaji Colony. The Governor of Nagaland, L. Ganesha, graced the occasion as the chief guest. In her address, Takala Amir, the founder of Hope Channel, expressed gratitude and highlighted the shelter's goal of restoring dignity and hope to the homeless with support from individuals, churches, and NGOs. Governor Ganesha praised the initiative, emphasizing the importance of providing not just shelter but opportunities for rehabilitation and empowerment. He also advocated for the implementation of laws similar to the Bombay Prevention of Begging Act to address the issue of begging. The event included a dedicatory prayer by Reverend Lipokiba Au, speeches by various community leaders, and a special performance by children from Ebenezer Orphanage. The inauguration marks a significant step in addressing homelessness and beggar in Dimapur. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has strongly condemned a recent remark by Mir Yunus, a representative of Bangladesh interim government, who reaffirmed to Northeast India as landlocked and positioned Bangladesh as its guardian of ocean access. In a post on Twitter, Sarma termed the statement offensive and strongly condemnable, stressing that it not only challenges India's territorial integrity but also highlights the strategic vulnerability of the Chicken Neck corridor, which connects Northeast India to the mainland. Sharma further emphasized the urgency of providing infrastructure in the region, particularly focusing on enhancing railway and road network around the Bennett of Chicken's Neck. He also pointed out the importance of exploring alternative routes to connect the northeast to mainland India by passing the corridor, and warned that such provocative statements reflect deeper strategic motive and should not be taken lightly. Three people died and over 50 others fell sick as toxic gas leaked from a tanker parked at chemical factory in Bewar district of Rajasthan. Officials said that the factory owned and two others have died. According to reports, nitric acid leak in an illegally operated factory in a residential area in Badia locality led to 53 people falling sick late on Monday night. The factory owner Sunil Singhal died on Monday night, while local residents Dayaram and Narendra Solaki died on Tuesday.
रात को केमिकल फैक्ट्री में रिसाव हो गया था ना, और करीबन 12-1 बजे तक पेशेंट लगातार आते रहे। 53 के करीब यहाँ एडमिट हुए हैं, और यहाँ से जो रेफ़र किया उसमें से 2 कैजुअलिटी भी हुई है। एक जो है, जो फैक्ट्री का मालिक था, उसकी डेथ जो है वो, क्योंकि वो खुद अपने लेवल पे ही अजमेर गया था, तो उसकी भी डेथ हुई है। 3 कैजुअलिटी हुई है, बाकी लोगों ठीक है। कुछ लोगों को और हम रेफ़र कर रहे हैं अजमेर। वहाँ के कलेक्टर साहब से और उनके प्रिंसिपल से भी बात हो गई है, उन्होंने 5-7 बेड हमारे लिए रिजर्व किए हैं।
प्रशासन से ये मांग कर रहा हूँ मैं, भाई मृतक परिवार जो भी है उनको 15 लाख रुपए आर्थिक उनका सहयोग किया जाए, एवं जो घायल अवस्था में जो है उनको भी आप कुछ मुआवजा दिया जाए, जो उनका उचित उनका इलाज कराया जाए।
उस फैक्ट्री की जांच की जा रही है। अभी उसके सभी डॉक्यूमेंट्स हम उनकी जांच कर रहे हैं, और क्योंकि अभी जांच चली रही है तो इस पर अभी मैं कोई कमेंट नहीं कर पाऊंगा। बाकी आगे की रणनीति के लिए कलेक्टर सर के स्पष्ट निर्देश हैं कि एक जॉइंट टीम का गठन किया जाए, जिसमें नगर परिषद, राजस्व एवं पुलिसकर्मी साथ मिलके ब्यावर के सभी रिहायशी एरियो का एक सर्वे करें, और जो भी इस तरह की संचालित फैक्ट्रीज हैं उन पे तुरंत कार्रवाई करके।
The Supreme Court on Tuesday pulled up the Uttar Pradesh government and Prayagraj Development Authority, calling its demolition of homes in the city inhuman and illegal. Observing the demolition action as carried out in a high-handed manner, a bench comprising Justice Abhay S. Oka and Ujjal Buyan said there was rule of law in the country and residential structure of citizens couldn't be demolished in such fashion. The top court therefore directed the authority to pay within 6 weeks rupees 10 lakh compensation each to the house owner. A massive fire broke out at a commercial building in Jandiwalan Extension, Central Delhi on Tuesday afternoon, gutting several cars. The fire, which started at Anarkali complex in block A3, was reported at 2:35 p.m. 15 fire tenders were sent to control the blaze, which was spread to a nearby bank. A local resident, Ajay, whose car was destroyed, helped evacuate people from a Domino Pizza restaurant nearby. More details are awaited as the situation develops.
तो मैं डेली यहाँ गाड़ी पार्क करता हूँ। ये सेकंड वाली गाड़ी शायद मेरी है जो जल गई है। सेकंड वाली गाड़ी जो है वो जल गई है, बट गाड़ी को बचाने से ज़्यादा मैंने डोमिनोज पिज़्ज़ा डोमिनोज वालों को मैंने खाली कराया है, तो शायद मेरे को उसमें ज़्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है। गाड़ी जलने का तो दुख नहीं हो रहा है, बट हाँ मुझे अच्छा फील हो रहा है कि एटलीस्ट कुछ तो हेल्प किया।
क्या लगता है आग क्यों लगी?
आग ये फर्स्ट, सेकंड और थर्ड फ्लोर नया बन रहा था, यहाँ पे कोई ऑफिस बन रहा था, तो उसी की वजह से लगी 200%, 200%।
तो जान माल की कितनी हानि हुई है कुछ आप?
देखो मेरे हिसाब से ये तो ICICI बैंक था, यहाँ पर कोई नहीं था, बंद था। डोमिनोज को मैंने खाली कराया था, ये डोमिनोज पिज़्ज़ा है। ऊपर सारा जो है ये सारा नया बिल्डिंग है, यहाँ पर कोई नहीं था। पर हाँ वर्कर हो सकते हैं, 1-2 वर्कर निकल चुके थे मेरे हिसाब से। यार देखो अब अंदर कौन था, 1-2-4 जो होंगे मेरे हिसाब से कोई नहीं था, वरना आवाज़ तो आती। ऊपर यही तो है, ये जो सेकंड यही।
A fire broke out behind a Bharat Sanchar Nagar Limited building located on Mahatma Gandhi's marg in UP's Prayagraj on Tuesday. As per information received, dry leaf on the ground caught fire. Fire officers reached the site with 2 fire engines and the fire was contained.
इसमें काम कर रहे थे, वो कुछ लोगों ने बताया कि पीछे धुआं उठ रहा, तो अभी हम लोग आगे देखे हैं, तब तक फायर ब्रिगेड भी आ गई थी, वो आग बुझा रही थी। पता नहीं चला कारणों का कि कैसे लगी आग। हाँ, काफ़ी विकराल थी जी, अभी तक तो कोई नुकसान नहीं हुआ। इसमें काम कर रहे थे, वो कुछ लोगों ने बताया कि पीछे धुआं उठ रहा, तो अभी हम लोग आगे देखे हैं।
We'll now take a short break. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with more updates. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. In a stark warning, an advisor to Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali said on Monday that if attacked by the US or its allies, Tehran will have no choice but to pursue nuclear weapons for its defense. The remark came after Khamenei vowed retaliation if the US followed through President Donald Trump's threat to bomb the Islamic Republic should it refuse to curb its nuclear program. NASA astronauts Dutch Wilmore and Sunita Williams, speaking on Monday, took responsibility for the issue during their extended mission aboard Boeing Starliner and expressed their readiness to fly on the spacecraft again. After spending over the month at the International Space Station, the astronauts were brought back home by SpaceX as Boeing Starliner returned to Earth without them last year. Despite the challenges including thrusters failure and a helium leak that required their intervention, William praised Starliner's capabilities and expressed hope for its success in future missions. The duo spent 286 days in space to 78 days longer than initially planned when they launched and Boeing's first astronaut flight on June 5.
That is a question that I cannot answer in a couple of comments, but I'll start with me. There were some issues, of course, that happened with Starliner. There were some issues, of course, that happened that prevented us from returning on Starliner. And I'll start with me. There were questions that I, as the commander of the spacecraft, that I should have asked, and I did not. At the time, I didn't know I needed to. And maybe you could call that hindsight, but I'll start and point the finger and I'll blame me. I could have asked some questions, and the answers to those questions could have turned the tide. So blame, that's a term, I don't like that term, but certainly there's responsibility throughout all the programs, and certainly you can start with me. Responsibility with Boeing, yes. Responsibility with NASA, yes. All the way up and down the chain. We all are responsible. We all own this, yes. Because we're going to rectify all the issues that we encountered.
Yeah.
We're going to fix them. We're going to make it work. Boeing's completely committed. NASA is completely committed. And with that, I get on in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would agree. The spacecraft is really capable. There were a couple things that need to be fixed, like Butch mentioned, and folks are actively working on that. But it is a great spacecraft, and it has a lot of capability that other spacecraft don't have. And to see that thing successful and to be part of that program.
US President Donald Trump announced during his flight aboard Air Force that United States will impose tariff on all countries as part of what if referred to as Liberation Day set for April 2. The president stated that this tariff would not be limited to nations with whom the US has trade imbalance or those that impose duty on American goods. As had been previously discussed, he mentioned that the tariff would apply to all countries, adding that the situation would unfold as events process. With only 48 hours left until Liberation Day, there were lingering hopes in Washington that Trump might scale back some of the proposed tariffs. That is all for the Nltv English Prime Time. For more nation update, keep watching Nagalin TV.